For one day only, it seems like I've become the same people I hate. Because remember when I said it was my last Nintendo Switch 2 comparison video?
I lied. I lied.
It's so funny to me how some individuals are so petty and pedantic in this amazing YouTube universe, annoyed about the silliest things in life, like my screen protector being slightly crooked and not fitted on properly in my Metroid Dread video. Lord, have mercy on us all. Apparently, my wonky piece of plastic drove one of my viewers absolutely insane. I guess I was being watched by an unstable raging maniac. So I done a few adjustments. Is my screen protector lining up straight enough for you now, boy? And I know you was a scruffy, fussy, fluffy little boy wearing your mum's flip-flops. And I didn't delete your comment. I would have gladly left it up to expose your crusty, flaky, shaky ass. Well, as you can see, it is now placed in the correct position, and it was hope the bubbles around the edges drive you nuts this time around. Main thing is, it doesn't bother me in the slightest, and I'm the one that has to stare at it, not you. Hashtag gotcha, but thanks anyway, because it does look way more attractive when everything is perfectly attached. Now, I did do an in-depth performance comparison video between the Nintendo Switch 2 and my Nintendo Switch OLED. So I thought to myself, it's only fair that I do the same between the Nintendo Switch 2 and my favorite Nintendo Switch of all time, the OG Switch, which I snapped up on launch day. Plus, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is an exclusive on this fascinating platform. So you can't get it on Xbox, you can't get it on PlayStation, and you can't get it on the Master Race, the PC. Not legitimately anyway. And this game was ideal because the cinematic introduction is quite lengthy, so it is perfect for the task in hand. So without further ado, let the picture speed process test commence. Now say that with your mouth full, in your parents' face. Okay, I decided to change the camera angle strictly for better viewing purposes only. Okay, that's enough of me waffling on. Let the test begin. 1, 2, 3, go. Let's see how quick it loads into the home screen. The Nintendo Switch 2 is slightly ahead. Not by much though. They're basically neck and neck with each other. Yeah, just a fingertip ahead really. Not even that, a fingernail ahead. By my astonishment, if my eyes don't forsake me, I think the OG Switch just nicked it right at the end. It's very shocking. I thought the Nintendo Switch 2 would have flew out of the blocks in devastating speed, leaving the OG Switch at the starting line waiting for go, but it surprised me. It didn't happen. It was pretty much on level playing field. Okay, let's see how quick it actually loads into the game. I'm gonna try and get this on time perfectly. Gonna go for new game. All you can hear once again is the Nintendo Switch 2 eclipsing the sound of the OG Switch's speakers, that's for sure. Drowning it out completely. Can't even hear a slight piece of audio blaring out from the OG Switch. It's all the Nintendo Switch 2 speakers you're hearing right now. Right, this is the last prompt to kick into the cinematics. Just look at that. The screen almost looks achromatic on the OG Switch compared to the Nintendo Switch 2. That just looks big, bright and beautiful. Forget Triple D. It's all about Triple B in the house.
Yeah, well, I don't go to museums to read. I go there to steal.
Anyone else would have waited to offend their clients until after they were paid.
Might pay for you.
I am Groot. Oh, don't you side with them, you overgrown.
Now the new and improved LCD screen on the Nintendo Switch 2 is showcasing all the enhancements that has been added to the panel when you see it side by side with the OG Switch. The upgrade on this Nintendo Switch 2 is immense.
Anything is better than that racket Star-Lord calls music.
Rocket, any idea why our ship is on the fridge? Oh, the new scanner I whipped up that detects high concentration from a new...
The cinematic introduction is like a mini movie in its own right. The picture on the... Can't get over how good the picture on the Switch 2 is. It just looks crystal clear and clean, making the OG Switch look dirty and blurry in my view. Shining bright once again. And every rubescent image is just bouncing out of the LCD panel on the Nintendo Switch 2. It's making the OG Switch cinematics look like it's running in black and white.
This is a Hala-class Kree warship.
These vessels usually carry hundreds of soldiers. But there's not a single sign of life on board.
It's definitely the supreme dream screen staring right at you there.
I was going to say...
You really can notice the HDR,
Sure. Treasure's always good to...
all them good features in this footage, that's for sure. Colours just jumping out, wanting to kiss you. There it is. I'm very shocked how the OG Switch just kept up with the Nintendo Switch 2 all the way.
No welcoming committee? Scans were right. Seriously? We got ourselves a ghost ship. Why would the Kree abandon a vessel this
Just could the Nintendo Switch 2 just couldn't shake it. It was constantly right behind on his bumper there. This is how you're going to see how far behind it is. It's basically neck and neck. As you can tell by the audio that just popped up, the Nintendo Switch 2 is just a drop in front and the OG Switch isn't far behind it. And by the way, if you own a Nintendo Switch, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is a must-have title in your collection, not only because it's an exclusive, but also it's good to have, especially if you're a Marvel fan. The more I touch it, the more I play with it, the more I see the N2 logo on the TV dock, the more I look at the game card case designs, is the more I fall in love with my Nintendo Switch 2 hybrid console. And it's better than falling in love with a tree, I can tell you that much. And it almost seems like the OG Switch screen makes the Switch 2 look like an ultra dynamic OLED 4K TV in the palm of your hands when it comes to picture quality. Let it shine. Take that.
And just let it shine.
and I'm loving it even more, so judge me. Okay guys, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Even better, subscribe. Till next time, see ya.